Hola guys, welcome. Vamos a darle 4 minutos a las personas que hacen falta, ¿ok? Eso quiere decir que empezamos a las 5. If you need water, you can go and drink some water. If you are going to prepare a coffee for yourself, go and do it, right? We will start at 8:05. Thank you. Welcome, guys. Thank you for your patience. Let's start with the class. All right, just give me a moment to stop the music. Right. So once again, guys, thank you for being here. I know it's Monday. Most of us, we have been working during the day and it has been tough. I completely know that. I've done the same. However, remember, guys, what is your goal? What is the place you want to be? And remember that you need to continue doing your best in order to get there. Now, so guys, thank you so much for the people who made the homework. I really appreciate that. And also guys, thank you as well because you have been doing a great job coming here to class. All right. So I'm not gonna take more of your time, guys. Let's start with, in this case, I'm going to share a short video, guys, because as I mentioned, I always like to um, motivate not only myself, but you guys, right? So just give me a moment and let me know if you can listen to the video.
Particular dreams.
Can you listen to it?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, guys. All right, so let's watch it. And please don't forget, if you find any phrase or something that it's motivating to you or you consider it can motivate someone else, write it down on your notebook, okay? And every time you open your notebook, you will see that phrase there, right? I'm gonna stop my video and let's start watching this.
I do not believe that any of us have dreams that were not given to us for the purpose of accomplishing those particular dreams.
If you feel you have something to give, if you feel that your particular talent is worth developing, is worth caring for, then there's nothing you can't achieve.
So I applaud you for your dreaming, for your running toward your dream. I applaud you for believing in yourself, because that's what life is about, stretching and challenging, looking for ways that you can begin to improve yourself. Not only is it possible for you to have your dream, but it's necessary. It's necessary that you go for what is yours in the universe. Logical, practical thinking says you can't do it today. But if you want to produce unreasonable results in your life, like living your dream and taking charge of your destiny, you've got to be an unreasonable person.
When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is. Your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much. That's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
If it's hard, why do people do it? Why do they go it? People who climb mountains. Why would a Nelson Mandela give up 26 years of his life? Why do people do that? Even though it's hard, it's worth it. It's worth it. The people who go after this stuff, what makes it worth it? It's got to be your passion. You got to love it. It's got to be what you are supposed to do. You do what it is you're supposed to. You're supposed to build something. You're supposed to create something. I don't know how to do it. Learn. Let me share something with you. History is being read, but it's also being written by people with imagination. Don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop running toward your dream.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us.
Awesome, guys. All right, so I really like this video because it has a lot of truth in it. I consider, guys, that you can find a lot of motivational phrases, but one of my favorite is "Don't stop." All right, so when the person is trying to climb the mountain, he's falling over. Um, the person who's talking is repeating, "Don't stop, don't stop." Why? Because sometimes when we find issues in our way, in our path to reach our goals, sometimes we decide to stop, guys, and sometimes we decide to quit, and we stop doing everything that we have been doing. So we waste a lot of time, we waste a lot of energy, we waste a lot of effort, right? However, the goal is still there, but it's our decision if we're going to reach it or not, right? So it's our decision, es nuestra decisión, guys, si usted va a ir avanzando o si usted se va a detener. Piense, 2, 3 años atrás, right? ¿Qué cosas tenía usted planeadas hace 2 años o hace 3 años y que no ha logrado el día de ahora? Que ya pasaron 3 años, que ya pasaron 2 años, right? Think about the things you want to get and the things you haven't gotten yet. Piensa en todas esas cosas que aún no ha obtenido y que quería obtener el año pasado. O que usted dijo, yo voy a llegar a los 25, a los 28, a los 30, right? Y yo voy a tener esto y aún no lo tiene. It is impossible? No, it isn't. Okay? No es imposible. You can make it. You can do it, right? How? Working hard, fighting for the things you want. But the problem is what? The problem is that people think that fighting is just a word. La gente piensa que pelear, sí, yo peleo por lo que quiero, yo peleo por esto. No, hay que pelear por los sueños, right? Y la gente lo toma como una palabra más. However, quienes han estado en una pelea de verdad o quienes han visto una pelea saben que de una pelea no se sale sino desangrando, sudando, llorando si es necesario, right? Y con gran dolor. So, sometimes, guys, it takes that to reach your goals. Obviamente no va a dejar ahí que le peguen ahí con un palo o algo. Pégame con un palo, así voy a alcanzar mis metas. No, of course not. Pero sí es difícil porque no es sencillo alcanzar lo que uno quiere. Toma tiempo, dedicación, sacrificios a veces, guys, desvelos, etcétera, right? Todo lo bueno requiere un sacrificio. No hay nada que no, o sea, es un intercambio equivalente, ¿ok? Para obtener algo, usted necesita dar algo de igual valor. Simple as that, ¿ok? Entonces, quiero que piense, guys. Piense en todo el tiempo que tiene la humanidad, los logros que hemos hecho, hasta dónde hemos llegado, right? Ay, pero es que ellos eran personas inteligentes. Ay, pero es que ellos tenían dinero. Pero es que ellos, no. Ha habido muchas personas en la historia, guys, que han salido de orígenes humildes. Hay otros que han salido de orígenes de familias adineradas. La posición no siempre define a la persona. Es la persona quien se define a sí mismo, right? Entonces, ¿quién quiere usted ser el día de mañana? ¿Quién va a ser usted el día de hoy? ¿Quién va a ser usted dentro de un mes o dentro de un año? That's the question, guys, right? Entonces, se la voy a dejar hoy y ténganla siempre. ¿Quién quiero ser? ¿Qué quiero hacer? And don't stop trying, ¿ok? Perfecto, guys. Ahora que ya hablamos, ya nos motivamos para el día lunes. Let's start with the class. Today, we're going to talk a lot. We are going to talk a lot. So, we're going to learn a lot by talking. Let me share my screen with you. Conversation time, okay? Your partner will tell you about his or her hobbies. First, one he or she has finished, ask your partner 3 questions about them using WH questions, right? For the people who didn't come on Friday, those are WH questions, okay? Who, where, when, why, what, and how. So let's see. Let's see. Who can tell me what is the structure, the grammar structure of a question with WH? Guys? ¿Qué me puede decir? ¿Cuál es la estructura?
WH.
Ok, WH. Ajá. WH plus what?
Auxiliary.
Auxiliary. Right, what else? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Vamos bien, vamos bien.
Subject.
All right, subject. Nice. Then?
Verb.
Verb. All right. Vamos en equipo, me llega. What else? Just one thing missing.
Complement.
Complement. Thank you so much, guys. All right. So, all right. Now I have the WH. So who, where, when, why, what, how. All right. The auxiliary in this case is do or does. Do or does depending the subject I'm using. All right. In this case, let's imagine I'm using I. So who do I or when do I? My verb is buy. When do I buy pizza? My complement. Cuando compro pizza is a question, right? So when do I buy my pizza? But let's imagine instead of I'm using he. So my auxiliary will be does instead of do, right? So when does he buy pizza? Cuando compra pizza? Él, all right? The verb is not gonna, we will not need to add any letter S. No vamos a necesitar agregar ninguna letra S or ES or anything, okay? Because we already have the auxiliary, okay? So going back to the activity, hold on. All right, so going back to the activity, guys, we're going to do it like this. Let's see. Mr. Julio, okay, could you please tell me 3 of your favorite hobbies?
Okay. Good evening. I like play video games. I like make exercise.
All
I
right, one more.
And I love listening to music.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so Mr. Julio mentioned he liked to play video games, he liked to listen to music, and he also liked to work out or do exercise, right? Entonces, una vez dado su compañero, guys, les haya dicho que eso, ustedes van a crear 3 preguntas para que la otra persona responda. En este caso, I can say, Mr. Julio, what is your favorite video game and why? Va a venir Mr. Julio y me va a dar una respuesta. Oh, my favorite game is this, and that. And I like it because this, and that, all right? Después, Mr. Julio, what is your favorite song or your favorite singer? Oh, is this, and that, all right? So, yo puedo preguntar, when do you usually do exercise? ¿Cuándo hace usualmente ejercicio? Me puede decir Mr. Julio, I usually do exercise from Monday to Friday because I don't want to be cold and I want to lose weight or something like that. ¿Ok? Eso es lo que quiero que hagan ambos. ¿Ok? Una vez hayan terminado uno, we switch roles, cambiamos los roles. Ahora sería Mr. Julio el que me preguntaría, ok, tell me 3 hobbies, 3 of your hobbies. Yo le diría tal, y él me haría las preguntas. ¿Ok? Any questions regarding the activity, guys? No?
No.
Thank you. All right, perfect. Ya váyanse quitando el miedo de hablar, guys. Yo no les voy a decir nada. Okay, que los veo bien penositos, no, tranquilos. All right. Ya nos vamos a ir conociendo. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups. Okay, I'm going to send you to breakout rooms, guys. We're going to practice for 5 minutes. Then we will come back and we are going to have a second round. Vamos a irnos a los grupos, vamos a practicar 5 minutos, regresamos y después otra práctica de 5 minutos. And then I'm going to choose 2 or 3 people to tell me, all right, about this. So let's go ahead. Vámonos. You can start joining, guys. Let's go. Hello, Tatiana, welcome. Right now we're working an activity. The activity is about asking about hobbies and asking WH questions. La voy a unir a ¿cómo se llama? A uno de los grupitos, and if you didn't understand, pregúntele a sus compañeros, porque la actividad está fácil, la verdad. Solo le va a preguntar sobre sus hobbies y después va a hacer preguntas con WH questions, ¿ok?
Okay.
Thank you. All right, so ya se puede unir. Thank you. Welcome back, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Perfect. Okay, so we already did our first round. We're going to have a second round. You already have the idea in your mind, so it will be easier for you to speak this time. Okay, so let me create the groups again, and we're going to try to mix you up, right? Just one moment. Let me assign you.
Okay.
Q. All right, and there will be a 3 people group. Okay, let's do it, guys. Second round. Let's go. Great, guys. Okay, so I hope you had a good practice time. Now I'm going to choose one of you. Well, I don't know. It could be three, it could be two. Let me see. But first, let me show you guys. I have all your names here, so it's not me who's going to choose you, it's fate, right? No soy yo, sino que el destino es. Entonces, let's spin this and let's see who's going to go first. And the winner is Abby. All right, Abby, turn your mic on, enciéndame su micrófono, and let's start with the question. First, Abby, could you please tell me three of your hobbies?
Can you listen?
Yep, I can listen to you.
My hobbies is run
Okay,
and read
okay,
and jump to the salta cuerda, pero I don't remember that. So say
okay, okay. So you said run, read, and jumping the rope, right? Okay, repeat with me, rope. Javi?
yes.
Okay.
Rope.
All right, so guys, háganme un favor. Hasta que yo les dé permiso para el micrófono, no lo apaguen, please. Abby, encienda su micrófono and let's continue. So, now I have your hobbies. Let me ask you, how often do you run and why? ¿Qué tan seguido corre? How often do you run and why?
I often run in the afternoon.
Okay.
Because I like it.
Why do you like it?
Because estoy haciendo exercise.
Okay. So, let me ask you, what is your favorite book?
Excuse me?
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is All the Brick Places.
Okay, so what is about? Explain the book in short sentences.
It's the movie and the book is romantic.
Okay, so, but what is about? ¿De qué trata? It's romantic, pero el amor es en todos lados, right? So what is about?
The here is I have depression and the boy le ayuda a superar eso.
English, right? No Spanish. So if you don't know how to say something, si no sabe cómo decir algo, Gaby, ¿cómo preguntamos? Perdón, Abby, ¿cómo lo preguntamos?
What do you say?
How do you say? Okay, one more time, repeat it for me. How do you say?
How do you say?
Correct. Entonces,
Le ayudó a superar sus problemas.
es una oración larga. All right, so repeat for me. The boy helped her
The boy helped
to go over her problems.
her to go over her problems.
All right, there you go. Let's finish there, Abby. Now, good job. It was nice. You tried your best. Intentó lo mejor que se pudo y eso es lo más importante. Now, let's be careful here. If we're talking about many hobbies, si estamos hablando de varios hobbies, voy a usar el verbo to be is o qué verbo to be voy a usar. Dígame.
Are.
Correcto. Entonces, como diríamos, mis hobbies son.
My hobbies are.
Nice, right? Ahora, anote ahí saltar la cuerda, jump the rope. Así, saltar la cuerda, para que lo tenga de vocabulario. All right, so, si yo pregunto, how often do you run? Y usted me quiere decir, yo corro muy seguido, entonces vamos a decir, instead de decir I often run, vamos a decir I run oftenly, right? Seguidamente, ¿ok? Y let's be careful with the pronunciation de because, porque no es because, es because. Repeat for me, because.
Because.
Good. Ahora, please no Spanish while you're talking in English. ¿Por qué? Porque si usted le pone un toquecito de español a su inglés, va a hacer que pierda todas sus ideas. All right? Entonces, trate de abstenerse. ¿Ok?
Okay, thank you.
Ok. Thank you, Abby. Thank you, thank you. All right, guys, miren. Don't be afraid of committing mistakes. No se pongan que, ay, bueno, me voy a equivocar o, ay, no. Do it. Aquí nadie los puede juzgar porque todos tienen el mismo nivel. Aquí nadie puede decir yo soy mejor que el otro porque todos cometemos errores. All right? Entonces, yo tampoco voy a llegar y decirle, ay, no, usted es malísimo. No, take it easy, right? Ese es el chiste, que comete errores para que yo le pueda ayudar a mejorarlos. All right? Entonces, each time you come here to the front, guys, no van a decir que, ay, no me voy a equivocar. No, no, take it easy, hagan su mejor esfuerzo porque solo así vamos a aprender. ¿Ok? Yo no quiero que estén así tan nerviosos. Tatiana. All right, Tatiana, turn your mic on and tell me, what are 3 of your hobbies?
My hobbies are listening to music, walk in the park, and watch TV.
Right? Watch TV. All right, so let me ask you, who is your favorite singer or your favorite band and why?
My favorite band is Linkin Park.
Linkin Park, but why? ¿Por qué?
Yeah, because I like rock.
Okay, okay, that's fine, that's fine. Now let me ask you, how often do you walk in the park?
I sometimes walk in the park
All right, and why do you like to walk in the park? ¿Por qué le gusta? ¿Qué tiene divertido? What is the fun part of that?
because I like color green and I love tree.
Okay, and can you tell me what was the last series you watched? La última serie que vio. What was the name of it?
I don't remember the name.
Okay, but can you tell me what is it about? ¿De qué trata? And if you don't remember any movie or something.
The chill is a chill and it's a grill.
Okay, okay.
He plays damas.
All right. Continue, continue.
She plays damas.
Mhm.
And he's not parent.
All right.
And she's the best place.
The best player.
The best player in the series.
All right, in the series. There you go. Okay. Just let me write this here. All right. Really good job. Actually, it was nice. I mean, you tried your best. You tried to tell me everything you could. Me trató de decir todo lo que se pudo, which is great. Now, as I mentioned, there are always some little things that we can fix. For example, here, when I ask your hobbies, empezamos súper bien. I like listening to music, walking in the park, pero aquí se le olvidó ponerme el ing. Please, guys, note.
Watching.
Anoten esto, cada vez que hablamos de hobbies, guys, we are going to use to add ing to the verb. Siempre vamos a agregarle el ing. Entonces sería listening to music, walking in the park, watching TV, eating pizza, playing video games, playing the guitar, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Siempre que hablemos de hobbies, ¿ok? Now, here, I sometimes walk in the park. Aquí le vamos a dar la vuelta. Instead of I sometimes walk, vamos a decir sometimes, y vamos a poner al principio, sometimes I walk in the park. Repeat after me. Sometimes I walk in the park.
I walk in the park.
Okay, and the last word, checkers. Repeat after me. Checkers.
Checkers.
Damas.
Ah.
Entonces, anótelo para su propio vocabulario. Checkers, damas. Right? Entonces, ¿cómo diría? Él juega damas.
He plays checkers.
There you go, right? Simple as that. So besides that, you did a good job. Estuvo súper bien. Congratulations. And thank you both, tanto Abby como Tatiana. Lo hicieron súper bien, right?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's move on, guys. I have some vocabulary I want to share with you. Tengo algo de vocabulario que quiero compartir con ustedes. Write it down because those are phrasal verbs. Estos son phrasal verbs. Acuérdense lo que les mencioné. Los phrasal verbs son los más utilizados en Estados Unidos. Although they do use verbs, most of the time they use phrasal verbs. So it's good to learn them, okay? Now, todos encienden su micrófono, guys. Vamos. Mics on, and let's start repeating after me. Pronunciation, guys. Todos. No quiero ver ningún micrófono apagado. Aquí los puedo ver a todos. All right, so everybody repeat for me. Set up.
Set up.
One more time. Set up.
Set up.
Wipe off.
Wipe up.
Wrap up.
Wrap up.
One more time, guys. Wrap up.
Wrap up.
Cut down.
Cut down.
Cut down on.
Cut down.
Cut down.
Good. Talk over.
Talk over.
Acuérdense que esta L es muda, entonces no vamos a decir talk, vamos a decir talk.
Talk over.
Next one, warm up.
Warm up.
Zip up.
Zip up.
Good. Cheer up.
Up.
Turn out.
Turn out.
Hear from.
Here.
There you go, right? Thank you, guys. You can turn your mics off. Pueden apagar sus micrófonos. And let me tell you the meanings, all right? So we have set up to start a business, all right? We can say to start a business. For example, I'm going to set up cyber coffee, for example. Voy a empezar un cibercafé. Okay, lo voy a poner, digamos, acá. So I'm going to set up. Besides that, we can use set up for example, when you buy your computer and, and you turn it on for the first time, you need to set up your personal information and some other things, all right? También se puede utilizar para eso. Next one, wipe off means to remove something, remover algo, with a cloth, okay? Ahora, wipe off también se puede utilizar de varias maneras. Por ejemplo, digamos que usted está limpiando la mesa. Entonces, you're wiping the table off. Está limpiando la mesa. Se puede remover, right? Cuando esté usando un trapito. Okay? Now, you can also say wipe off como por ejemplo la eliminación, eliminar algo. Digamos, I don't know. God is so powerful that he could wipe us off from earth. Dios es tan poderoso que nos puede eliminar de la tierra, right? So, este tipo de eliminación, exterminio prácticamente, wipe off, all right? Besides that, guys, when there's something en una superficie, cuando hay algo en una superficie, guys, y se limpia o se arrasa con ello, we can say it wipe off, all right? Next one, wrap up. Wear certain clothes to keep you warm. Entonces, this one es para cuando les ponen ropa. Ay, Dios, perdón. Cuando les ponen ropa, guys, para estar caliente. O sea, por ejemplo, estar con sus papás. And let's imagine you travel to the United States. Entonces viene su papá y wrap you up. Lo envuelve, ¿ok? Wrap up también significa literal envolver un regalo, ¿ok? También para comidas. No sé si a ustedes les gusta Taco Bell, pero hay unas que se llaman wraps, también en Kentucky. Entonces se llaman wraps porque están envueltas, ¿ok? Wrap up también se utiliza, guys, para terminar una conversación. Let's imagine I'm talking with, I don't know, Mr. David, and we're talking, and I say, hey, Mr. David, you know what? Let's wrap it up. Vamos a terminarlo acá, because I gotta go. Me tengo que ir. Entonces, wrap up. Cut down on, all right? Reduce in size. Okay, por ejemplo, tengo mucho trabajo. I should cut down on this job, on this paperwork, for example. Debo reducir este papeleo. I should cut down on these students. Debo reducir el número de estudiantes, right? Cut down on, reducir en tamaño, all right? Talk over, to discuss, all right? And let's be careful because there's the word argue. Está la palabra argue. Argue, that means discutir, pero eso es una pelea, ¿ok? Lo que hace usted cuando tiene una pelea, por ejemplo, con su novio, con su novia, esposo, papá, mamá, and you are talking like really strong, you're arguing, ¿ok? Pero when we use talk over es solamente la discusión, ¿ok? For example, voy a usar las dos palabras. First, you are arguing with your couple. However, you stop and you say, you know what? Let's talk it over. Discutámoslo. Talk it over. Discutámoslo. ¿Ok? Ahora, si se dan cuenta, también he puesto algunos sujetos en el medio. Por ejemplo, talk it over. Puedo poner este sujeto en el medio. ¿Por qué? Porque nosotros tenemos dos tipos de verbos. ¿Sí? Hay verbos transitivos, verbos intransitivos. ¿Ok? Ahora, eso lo vamos a ver después, pero hay algunos phrasal verbs que se pueden poner sujetos en el medio. ¿Ok? Vale, next one. Warm up. Warm up is preparing your body before working out. ¿Ok? Para los que me dijeron que les gusta hacer ejercicio, you usually warm up. Usualmente se calienta el cuerpo. ¿Ok? ¿Por qué? Porque many people say that you can have, I don't know, you can hurt yourself or something like that. Que se pueden lastimar y así. Entonces, it is good to warm up. Entonces, así se dice. Next one, zip up. Zip up means to fasten. Fasten es abrocharse, pero en este caso es subir un zipper. All right? Zip up. Tear up means to break something into pieces by ripping it. Rip means rasgar. Entonces, for example, let's imagine you had a photo of your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend and you had a bad breakup, so you tear his photo up, ¿ok? Usted rompe esa foto. Tear up se podría decir romper, pero con un poquito más de odio, ¿ok? Next one, turn out. Turn out means something that happened differently than expected, all right? ¿Cómo puedo usar turn out? Por ejemplo, I was going to visit my mom. Yo iba a visitar a mi mamá, ¿ok? But it turned up that the street was closed. ¿Ok? Acá que estoy diciendo, yo iba a visitar a mi mamá, pero it turned up, resultó, perdón, out, aquí es out, resultó que la calle estaba cerrada. So it turned out. ¿Ok? Entonces, en eso, cuando algo pasa diferente de lo que se espera. I was expecting the street to be open and ready, but it turned out, resultó que la calle estaba cerrada. ¿Ok? Y lo último, guys, hear from. Hear from means escuchar literal, escuchar de. ¿Ok? Recibir noticias de alguien. Por ejemplo, I haven't heard from you since last year. No he escuchado de ti. I haven't heard from you. Perdón, aquí es heard. I haven't heard from you since the last year. No he escuchado de ti desde el año pasado. Entonces, literal, escuchar de alguien, ¿ok? O de algo. I haven't heard from the new skin, the new car, something like that. No he escuchado, ¿ok? Any questions regarding these phrasal verbs, guys? No questions?
No.
All right, awesome. Okay. Now let's see, Mr. Alex, could you please give me a sentence using tear up? Mr. Alex Avila, let's go.
Yes. I don't know.
Right, let's make it up. Vamos, inventémoslo. Remember, tear up means to break something into pieces, right? Romper algo en piezas. Ya puede ser papel, puede ser, ¿ok? Más que todo eso, rasgando. Ropa, something like that.
Yes. I tear up my test because I I don't know. What do you say? Reprobar? Reprobé.
I failed it.
Because I failed it.
All right, so one more time, un poco más seguro. I threw up the test because I failed it.
Up the test because I failed it.
Nice job. All right. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Now let's see. Gabby, give me a sentence using warm up.
Warm up. Okay. They play soccer, warm up before the game.
All right. So en este caso creo que quiere decir del jugador de fútbol, ¿verdad? Entonces, the soccer player, al revés.
The soccer player warm up before the game.
Ok, warms up before the game. Ok, so acuérdense, guys, en este caso, como es una oración en presente simple, este warm sigue siendo un verbo. Ok, entonces siempre le voy a agregar la S por la tercera persona. Entonces, the soccer player warms up before the game. Thank you, Gaby. Let's see. Vamos a ver. Mr. David. Mr. David. Give me a sentence using talk over.
I took over in the session and understand. I not understand. Um, uh, to members.
Okay, to the members. Okay, let's say that. All right, really good job. I took over in the session. Lo discutí en la sesión. I talked over it. Vamos a ponerle. I took over it in the session, and I didn't understand the members, right? Or to the members. Ok, yo lo discutí. Muy bien. All right. Vaya, guys, otra cosa. No se me confundan mucho porque, ay, es que este tiene dos partes, all right. Si vamos a usar presente simple, seguimos las reglas de presente simple. Si vamos a usar pasado, seguimos las reglas de pasado. Si no lo saben, tranquilos, all right. Las vamos a ver más adelante. Vaya, guys. Entonces, ya el último tema antes de irnos, all right. Question tags. ¿Alguien alguna vez en su vida ha escuchado qué es una question tag o ha usado una question tag? No, yes.
No.
No se amontonen, no se amontonen.
No.
No,
I don't remember.
All right, that's fine. Vaya, perfecto. Entonces, this is something that most of the time is not taught. No se enseña. I don't know why, no sé por qué, porque sí bien usado. Las question tags son para los estadounidenses lo que para nosotros es el verdad, right? Por ejemplo, si yo le digo a alguien, hey, vos trabajas en McDonald's, ¿verdad? Right? Para reafirmar mi pregunta, right? So, hey, vos ganas bien, ¿verdad? Right? Ese verdad, all right? Ahora, ¿cómo lo hago en inglés? Look here. A question tag is a small question at the end of the statement. El statement es la oración, ¿ok? Question tags are used when asking for agreement or confirmation. Agreement, acuérdense, que alguien esté de acuerdo con ustedes. Confirmation, pues obviamente confirmación, right? Ahora, ¿cuál es la estructura? A positive statement, una oración positiva. Y después, un negative question tag. Right? Vean el ejemplo. You are a student. Usted es un estudiante. You are a student. ¿Ok? Usted es un estudiante. Aquí tengo una oración positiva. Sujeto, verbo to be y con mi complemento. Student. ¿Ok? Para crear el question tag voy a usar este verbo to be, pero en negativo. Are not. ¿Ok? Pero aquí está contractado. Aren't you. Y pongo el sujeto después, como que si fuera una pregunta. Acuérdense que para las preguntas el verbo to be va antes del sujeto. Entonces, you are a student, aren't you? Eres un estudiante, ¿verdad? ¿Ok? Entonces, we can do it this way. Para something negative, para algo negativo le vamos a dar la vuelta, lo vamos a hacer diferente. Vean acá. Mary isn't a teacher. María no es una profesora. ¿Ok? Entonces, ubiquémonos acá. Tengo mi sujeto que es Mary, o sea, she, mi verbo to be que es is, y como este es negativo, le voy a poner not. Entonces, she is not, ¿ok? A teacher. Ahí tengo mi oración, negativa. Entonces, ¿qué hago para hacer la question tag? En vez de usar algo negativo, voy a usar algo positivo. Is she? Verbo to be, she. Mary isn't a teacher, is she? ¿Verdad? Okay. Entonces, that's the way. Acuérdense, guys, que lo podemos utilizar para reafirmar algo, confirmar algo o tener un acuerdo. Now, why is it so important? Because people in the United States, they use it. If you watch movies about this, you will find out that there are a lot of movies where people use the question tags, ¿ok? Entonces, es algo que usualmente no se enseña en las academias y no lo sé por qué, porque para mí me parece no solo interesante, sino que útil. Entonces, here you have this. Ahora, let's see. Miss Majo, help me out, ayúdeme. Tell me something that is truth about yourself. Algo que sea verdad sobre usted.
I like to coffee.
All right, le gusta cocinar. I like to cook. Now, ahora dígale que a él le gusta cocinar. No, pero tiene que decirme con el verbo to be porque hay otras formas y no se la he enseñado todavía. Entonces, mejor dígame, él es su papá, ¿de qué trabaja? Él es un qué.
Profesor.
Ok, so, dele. ¿Cómo sería? He
is a professor.
Professor in the university.
Teacher.
Ah, ok. Sí, porque no, o sea, hay gente que no le gusta que le digan teacher, sino que le gusta profesor, right? Ok, entonces, él es un profesor, ahí estamos claros. Ahora, tenemos que usar la question tag negativa. ¿Cuál es el verbo to be que estamos usando, María?
He. Aaron, he.
No, el verbo to be es is.
Is.
Entonces, negativo, ¿cómo sería?
Isn't.
¿Ah? ¿Él?
He. Isn't
Okay.
he.
Isn't he? Correct. Okay. Entonces, repitamos toda la oración. Él es un profesor.
He is a professor.
Negativo.
Isn't he.
Isn't he? Okay, there you go. Ahora, ya ven la oración. Okay. And don't be afraid, guys. A veces dejarse llevar por las, ¿cómo se llama? Por el instinto ayuda. Okay. Porque su cerebro le va a decir algo. No, inténtelo como le dice su cerebro. Ahora, he is a professor, he is a teacher, okay, él es un profesor, isn't he, ¿verdad? Okay, entonces está preguntándome María a mí, hey, he's a professor, isn't he? O podemos poner el nombre de alguien, hey, I don't know, for example, Letty is a theologist, isn't she? Okay, Letty es una teóloga, ¿verdad? Okay, y yo puedo decir, oh, yes, she is, right? Entonces necesito confirmación de esa pregunta. ¿Ok? Preguntas con las question tags. Mañana las vamos a volver a ver, pero igual necesito, porque hay otras con los otros auxiliares. Questions?
No.
No. All right, Mr. Kevin, deme una negative statement.
Carlos is an driver.
Okay. ¿Y question tag?
Is he?
Is he, all right? Otra vez, pero sin tanto stutter, sin tanto titubear, all right? Let's go.
Carlos is a driver. Is he?
Right. So, ahí agregamos negativo. Carlos isn't.
Carlos isn't a driver. Is he?
There you go. Thank you, Mr. Kevin. Así de fácil. Carlos no es un conductor, ¿verdad? Y yo, hey, yeah, he is a driver. Don't you remember? ¿No te acordás? Oh, yeah, he, ok. Y ahí, ¿por qué? Porque yo no me acuerdo. Ok. Como por ejemplo, si no se acuerda el cumpleaños de alguien, puede usar, hey, your birthday is on November 17th. Isn't it? All right. Tu cumpleaños es el 17 de noviembre, ¿verdad? Oh, no, you're wrong. My birthday is on October 10th. Oh, ya, me equivoqué. Entonces, así podemos usar las question tags. Ahora, acá hay otras formas de utilizar las question tags, pero con los auxiliares en presente simple, pasado simple, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Pero, due to the time, guys, vamos a seguir viendo esto rapidito mañana. Y por el momento, eso sería todo. Any questions so far? ¿Alguna pregunta? ¿Algo, guys? Buenas noches, coach, que les vaya bien.
No,
le
thank you,
agradezco.
teacher.
All right, you're welcome, guys. You're welcome. All right.
No.
Antes de irnos, guys, solo acordarles, terminemos el 50% de la plataforma para el día de hoy, para el día viernes, perdón, jueves. No, viernes sería, porque el miércoles no vamos a tener clase. ¿Ok? Vayan a pasar tiempo con sus mamás, disfruten con ellas. Si ellas no están acá, pues pasen tiempo con sus esposas o con quien puedan. ¿Ok? Descansen un montón. Pero mañana sí nos vemos. Hasta el miércoles, guys. Descansen un montón. See you.